a push in life. Anybody can be somebody, through development and building one's capacity, financially, health-wise. Everyone can be better, 'cause we're taking you higher, You can be entertaining, so educated, making you so independent. Through Netwealth comes on, helping communities. Netwealth comes on, individuals and organizations. Netwealth comes on, Netwealth comes on.
Good evening, Plateau. Good evening, Nigeria. Welcome to today's edition of MindWealth for Life and Living with Dr Okonoda. My name is Dr Kingsley Okonoda, and I'm your host for today's program. As you are well acquainted with our program, MindWealth for Life and Living is an initiative of Netwealth Consult to help you acquire the mindset, attitude, and aptitude to make a success in every and any area of your life, be it marriage, business, career, politics, governance, and any other area of your life. We also help you to achieve and maintain a sound mind so that you will be able to live a life of abundance that you deserve. On today's program, we shall be talking on child upbringing. Child upbringing. As you know, Children's Day is observed annually in Nigeria on May 27th of every year. It is celebrated by both government and non-government organizations, and usually, traditionally, children from different schools participate competitively in a march past in which they salute the leader of the state. In those days, it used to be military administrators or governors, as we call them. And sometimes also the schools get involved in inter-school athletic competitions. I can recall that one of my friends, who is today a gynecologist, used to run for our school, and we take pride in being first position almost every time. Who is a child? What are the characteristics of children, and what are the stages of development, and how can we use those stages in child upbringing? What roles do parents play in the upbringing of children? What roles do the schools and teachers play? And what about government? To discuss all these issues and many more, I've invited a special guest here that will join me as we discuss on the subject matter when we come back from our short break. Stay tuned and don't go away.
Netwealth comes on. Everyone needs a push in life. Anybody can be somebody, through development and building one's capacity, financially, health-wise. Everyone can be better.
My name is Dr. Kingsley Okonoda. I'm a consultant psychiatrist and certified management consultant. I'm the Chief Executive Officer of Netwealth Consult Training and Development. At Netwealth Consult, we help individuals, organizations, and communities to actualize their potentials, to cope with normal stresses of life, work productively, and make meaningful contributions to society. We do this through our training seminars, workshops, and conferences on the issues of mental health promotion, peak performance, management consulting, and personal development. Among trainings, seminars, workshops that we have done for individuals and organizations like this, Netwealth Consult also holds the Strategic Planning and Goal Setting Seminar in the first week of January annually, as well as the Financial Independence and Wealth Creation Seminar on the 1st of October every year. We also have the issues of mental health promotions on the 10th of October, which is the World Mental Health Day, as well as the 26th of June, the International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking. We invite you to avail yourself of any of our trainings, workshops, and conferences at Netwealth Consult so that you can have the life of abundance that you deserve. Thank you very much.
Netwealth comes result. Everyone needs a push in life. Anybody can be somebody.
On our program today, I brought a special guest who is also very dear to me because, like I said at one time on Facebook, she gave me one of the first platforms in which I was able to speak to people in our school. Mrs Abigail Ajayi is the Director of Education at Sacred Scholars Academy, and she's also the health consultant at Classmate Consultants, a premium brand in education services. Welcome to the program.
Thank you very much.
Yes, all right. Can we get to meet you? Your background, let our viewers know a little about you before we go into the questions.
I am Abigail Ajayi. I'm the proprietor of Sacred Scholars Academy. I have a very, very deep passion for sound, qualitative education. I studied education at the University of Maiduguri, and I had my master's degree at UNIJOS. I have 30 years of experience in teaching, and to the glory of God, Sacred Scholars will be 25 years in September. Thank you.
Wonderful. 25 years in September.
Yes.
You know, one of the, I didn't put it here now, Omoefe. You know, when you see the Ajayi, you immediately believe that you are Yoruba.
I'm from Delta. I'm from Delta. We are happily married to a Yoruba man.
Delta?
Yes.
Delta is a very large place.
Okay. I'm Urobo.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay, that's interesting. For our viewers who don't know, she's my sister then. Or let me say mommy, because I'm also Urobo. A lot of people think I'm Yoruba.
Yeah,
I'm sure that when you got to know, you also express the same sentiment. But my name is Kingsley Okonoda. That my wife is from my mom. No, my mom is Yoruba.
Wow.
Yes. Yes. It's all right. So you are welcome.
Thank you very much.
Okay. So why and how did you go into the field of education?
Well, I think I got into education by destiny.
Okay.
I actually wanted to read law.
Oh.
That was at the University of Maiduguri, and it was reserved mainly for the Bulase catchment area.
Okay.
And so when I was given education, I didn't really like it.
Hmm.
But with time, I just gave up and I decided to, okay, let's give it a try.
Okay.
I was young then, so I was saying if I'm done with studying education, I could go read the law if I want to. But with time, I just had this passion. Having worked in science school, I decided to start Sacred Scholars. I served in science school for almost 8 years. I was moved to Government Secondary School, Canada.
Okay.
And I started Sacred Scholars in 1994.
1994.
Yes.
That's interesting. I'm curious. From Delta State to Maiduguri.
Yes.
What's the link?
My father used to work with Radio Nigeria. Then he was transferred from Ibadan to, it was Federal Radio Nigeria as well. He was transferred to Maiduguri. I had my primary school education in Children's School in Maiduguri. And then went to MDDC Bauchi. Okay. Then back to the University of Maiduguri. I came to serve in Jos and decided to stay in Jos.
You are practically in order.
I want to agree with you. I want to agree with you.
It's all right. Thank you very much for that introduction. The question is, who is in charge?
Well, age is just a number, if you'll agree with me. A child, if we are to place it educationally, is a child of 0 years to 16. Okay. 16. We say they are children because of their thought patterns and what they do and what they believe in. A child is, you see, we can have some adults who are childish at heart. Depends on what you want to do, especially with what is happening in Nigeria now. I think it's better to just leave majority apart somehow and just pick a childlike behavior and be happy. Be content.
You have introduced another thing. So it means that to be an adult is not to be happy?
No, it means to be happy, but you are saddled with so many responsibilities, so many chores, so many things coming up.
Okay.
So it's just sometimes, I love working with children, and sometimes I just want to let's get lost in childhood and let's remain there.
I remember there was one time that I saw you in t-shirt with all the young ladies. I said, Mrs Ajayi is young and young at that. So
that
I
was Cape's women hangout.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where to go and let out steam.
Oh, wonderful. In
Yes.
the midst of all the ulabalulu.
It was fun.
Okay.
So much fun, so much fun.
That's interesting. So you have touched on some of the things I wanted to ask. What are the characteristics that make children children? What makes them unique?
Well, what makes a child unique is simple. A child takes it as he or she sees it. He's not bothered. He's open. He's forgiving. He's a happy-go-lucky fellow. Just when you are thinking something is not working, the child just feels if she can get what to eat and what to drink and a place to sleep, she's happy. Or he or she is happy. So a child is just open, just down to earth, just being himself, just being herself.
So that means there's no sense of responsibility?
Well, to a large extent. To a large extent. Their responsibilities are not as high or as mountainous as those of adults.
That's interesting. You know, Apostle Paul said in the books, he said, when I was a child,
I thought like a child.
Thought like a child. What does it mean to think like a child like that?
To think like a child is to just think there's no worry. Just be happy. Akula matata.
What will be, will be.
What will be, will
It's
be.
okay.
Yes.
It's all right. However, I know that if I look back, one of the things I always say, somebody asked me, he said, on Mother's Day, did I celebrate my mother? I said, I celebrate my mother every time.
Every day should be Mother's Day.
Yes. Although I always tell people that I'm also an advocate of gender, but for men.
Well, Father's Day is just by the corner. We'll celebrate the daddies, we'll celebrate the men.
I can virtually look at points in my life that it was my mother's influence. Of course, my father also was there. There are those times and all this. So that will take me to my next question. What are the roles of parents in shaping the development of their children?
Parents are there to serve as a support system.
Okay.
They are the role models.
Okay.
They are to serve as the shaping mold for the child. It's how you shape the child that the child turns out to be. It's just on very few occasions, very, very few cases that we see a child who is well shaped that will go the wrong way or detour. But we are still consoled. It's a train up a child in the way he should go, and when he's old, he will not depart. So even if there's a detour, he will always come back.
Really?
There's always a comeback.
You know, I work with a lot of young people. People who use drugs, who for one reason or the other, we have to do treatment and rehabilitation for them. And one of the things that saddens me is when parents come and say, this man, this boy, he has spoiled the family name and all that. It seems to me now that you are placing indirectly the fault on the parents because they seem not to have been the one to put the child straight or what?
Well, you see, you can force a horse to drink to the river. You can't force the river. You can't force the horse to drink. I won't want parents to trade blames when it comes to this. All the child needs is love, massive support, and how he gets back or get out of that rut or of that mess. That's the bottom thing. But you see, parents just are after their ego, their self-image. Oh, you are dragging the name of the family in the mud. For Christ's sake, what is the name of the family? The child also is part of the family. So what we should do is just ask him, how did we get here? How did we arrive here? And then make amends. Not be concerned about your image, your publicity, your status quo in the society or whatever.
Okay. So it is more about the child, not about our own ego.
It should be more about the child. You see, that child is sinking and we are standing. So the best bet is, hey guy, come up, come join us on the solid rock, on the solid ground.
Okay. You know, like I was telling you the story, how my mother has intervened in a number of things. Even now, there are certain things that I'm tempted to do if my mother hears it.
As old as you are?
Yes. If my mother hears it,
That's good
not
to know.
not I can count the number of times that she had to spank me or whatever. But it is that I cannot afford to disappoint her because of the way she has put my feet on the right path. So the question I'm asking is, which ways are parents? Because you talk about parents being the support system and all those things. What does that really mean in practical terms? You said that they are role models. What does that really mean in practical terms for our viewers to be able to know how to go about these things?
You see, even as adults, we make mistakes.
Okay.
As adults, and just because nobody is there to chastise us or scold us or correct us does not mean we don't make mistakes.
Okay.
So if a child has made mistakes, it's not the end of the world.
Okay.
We can do two things: either correct in law or use the punishment or the rod to correct the child. But I would want to say that parents are support systems. When the world is turning their backs on this child, let him know, even if everybody leaves, mom and dad will be there. I can always fall back on these people. Because come to think of it, they are part and part of you. Your DNA, everything about you. Look, there's no bad child.
Really?
Really, 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 there's no bad child. A child will communicate his want in various ways. It's either he wants to get your attention, or he wants you to do something for him, and so he will get you in any way he can. If he feels you are too busy, he gets himself into trouble. With all your business, you will leave it to come get him out, won't you? No matter how hard you are, we are support system. But my prayer is that they won't go too far and come back with baggage.
Okay.
And that's my prayer for them. Children will always be children.
So that means that even their tantrums and their so-called bad
calling
behavior
for attention.
is calling for attention.
They're calling for attention.
However, you are aware that I'm a doctor, and one of the things we learned early is that when children are born, within the first 30 minutes, their mothers should put them to breast. And that during that period of growing up, there is attachment.
That's bonding.
Bonding, yes. And that attachment helps them to have confidence. Tell us more about it. I know you've been in education. You have one or two things to say about this.
Yes. You see, the child does not only start the bonding process when he or she was born. It starts from the womb. Yes, it starts from the womb. And you see, sometimes, I wish I knew this when I was being pregnant and bringing up my children. You can speak to your born child. You can sing to your child. You can tell the child what you want him to be. Prophesy or tell him whatever you want him to be. So the bonding starts from there. And then a child who comes to the world will be hungry. So the first thing is welcome. Okay, let's come to adults. When somebody visits you, what do? You entertain the person. So that's the mother saying, welcome to the world, come suckle.
Wonderful. So the mother is
it's the first point of bonding. The father sows the seed, but the mother is the first point of bonding.
Wonderful. What are the advantages of this bonding and this attachment?
Well, you see, you mentioned something in passing. You see, at your age, there are things you will do, and you know your mom will be proud of you. That's one of the advantages of bonding. So, and then, growing up, I was, like my last child, I gave him breast for exclusively 6 months, and then he suckled till 3 years.
Till 3 years?
Yes. He will tell you, welcome, sit down. And then when so many people are there, say, let's go. You understand?
And you are okay with that?
I didn't have any problem with it.
One would think that you are a psychedelic woman. Why will you
No, when it comes to family, I lay it all out. Lay it all out.
Thank you.
When it comes to family, I'm not psychedelic.
All right, so you are talking about him.
Yes, I think he's one of the closest to me. I am close to all of them. They can tell me anything. They can run anything to me. They are closest to him. Yes, because of that bonding. Yes. And I want to encourage mothers, please stop feeding your children on cow milk or tin milk. Let's have that bonding.
Which one is cow milk?
This powdered milk or whatever. And then, as a doctor, you know that there's a lot of medicine in breast milk,
yes,
immunity and
yes,
what have you.
exactly.
So we want to encourage that.
It's all right. That's interesting. Now, one of the things that okay, let me just tell you a story. Maybe it will. I changed school from primary 4 to primary 5. Yes, and when I changed school, in one of those first periodic tests, you know, they used to have weekly tests or periodic tests.
But not successful.
Yes, I was 11th, as against first or second in the school I was coming from. So I actually started crying, and I met my mom, and rather than scold me, because some people will say you are becoming too playful and all that, my mom was like, they don't know you yet.
Yes.
They don't know who you are. And then, I'm sure you know what they call Oriki in Yoruba.
Yes.
Yes, eulogizing, and all those kind of things. My head swelled up, and I had that confidence that my worth was not in the marks I was getting.
Oh yes.
But that,
Oh yes.
and of course, the rest is history. You can see where I am today. And all that. So, what do you have for our parents that lay so much emphasis on grades to the detriment of the emotional and mental development of their children?
Well, I want to say I believe that most schools have stopped grading students.
Really?
Yes, I want to believe. We have stopped
so
grading students.
you have stopped grading students?
Yes, you don't have first position, second position. It's the teacher and the school management that is in charge of that. So we just grade you A+, B+. That way, based on your average, the people get to know. You see, I would want to encourage us. Most of these certificates don't take us far. Just encourage child in his area of skill and talent. And then don't just look. You see, what I encourage them, don't look at the number, look at the average. I encourage, check the average, check what the child has done, and then just check. And I keep saying it, examination is not the true test of knowledge. It's never the true test of knowledge.
When you now see that they shouldn't look at the grades, they should look at the average, or that the area of skills of that. So if you have a child that is very skillful in playing football and want to have little to do with academic whatever, you mean that we should...
No, we will just let him know he needs to calculate his money, he needs to know a little about what he's doing. So that little part of education, we just have to put it in. Yes, that's why we have football academies these days.
So you encourage those things now?
I do, surely I do.
Because I remember in our time, I used to be a goalkeeper, and they will say you are playing. Go and carry your books, go and read your books, and all that. So you mean that these days now you encourage people to play football, to do all those kind of things?
Like my nephew got admission into a school in England. Okay. What got him the admission? Soccer.
Really?
Yes. Soccer.
Anyway,
so they asked, okay, this person is not doing too well here, but he can represent us here. We can build a future out of all of those. And then something that is coming up again is chess, Monopoly, and all of those, boxing. You know, we used to relegate, it's for people who don't know, but now everybody is buying into it. You see parents even buy balls for their children. Go play ball. This leg, you use it to do something. So we should encourage it up beyond that. And then why we want those footballers to have a little education. A time comes in your time, you can't play football.
The career is usually short.
So you need to have something to fall back on. Yes.
It's okay. That's for parents that used to say it will be a particular thing for their children, particular area. I have a patient, you know. I've had a number of them. Being a doctor, I will not come and disclose anything on here.
It's unethical.
Yes. So, but I've had a number of my clients that I can practically say it is the unrealistic expectation of their parents that put them where they are. Because they want to do one thing, the parents are saying no, it must be this particular thing. And years is falling into decades, and they are still insisting and all that. So with what you are saying now, I hope our listeners at home, our viewers at home, we know that it is more important to build up the confidence of a child in the areas of his strength, areas of his talent and others, and to be able to help him or her to know that he can make a career out of it, calculate the money, and get a good education, rather than enforcing that they must be doctors, they must be lawyers. Madam, you wanted to become a lawyer.
Yes, I wanted to become a lawyer, and I have no regret being an educationist. I'm very, very passionate about education.
Yeah, that's great. I'm going to ask a few questions before we go on break. People have thought about parenting styles. Parenting styles. Some talk about being authoritarian, authoritative, and all those kind of things. Do you have something to teach or to discuss so that our viewers can get to learn about this?
You see, a child left to himself will go the wrong way. We have various styles. The what worked for us during our time won't work now.
Why?
Okay. I am a wooden ladle survivor. Yes, my mom spanked me with that thing they call Tonimari.
Yes.
That Omorobu. And then, if you don't know your multiplication, and she waits for when nobody can come to interfere. But you can't treat such children of nowadays now. What they need is communication. You just let them know, guy, this way you are going, you get your fingers burnt. I know you always come to me. So that you don't get me in trouble or get yourself in trouble. Why not tread this other line? Okay. You understand? Children of these days want to know the why.
Why?
Okay, put this thing here. Why should I put it there? Tell you, look, I think if you put it here, you'll be better. If you put it here, you can access it easily. It will be quick for you.
Not that because mommy said so.
No.
Because that was the thing in our era.
That was in our era. But now, it's quite different. It's quite different. In those days, we trekked miles to school. But can you make your child trek miles to school? You bring them in the car, whatever means, just to make life easy. The DNA in us, what is running in us, it's not what is really running. These ones are called Ajebo. They are computer-age children.
Digital children.
I tell you, digital children.
Wonderful. But at the same time, there are people who anything that the child wants is what the child gets.
No. That's indulging. It's not right. It's not right. If your child wants a car at this age, will you give your child the car? No. So you see, you check what is good for the child and help him with it.
Okay.
You don't indulge the child. Because God forbid, you won't be there forever. You just have to train the child to fend for himself. Wherever he finds himself, he can fit in. If you fend for him all the time, for how long will you do that?
So that means that we should give them age-appropriate responsibilities.
Very right.
In fact, I read that Rich Dad Poor Dad, where the rich dad was saying that they must work for their money.
For their money, yes.
So you mean that all these parents that say that, oh, I've suffered, I came from the village, my children must not get any suffering and all those things, they are in the wrong?
Look, there's one prayer I always pray. The battles I fought, my children won't fight it.
Okay.
But that does not mean they won't meet battles.
They will have to fight their own battles.
They will have to fight their own battles. Yes. They will have to fight their own battles. But what we need to do is equip them, prepare them, and let them know life is not only your father's one. You need to venture out, explore, and do some other things. They should be able to stand.
What of you now want to explore and explore into drugs?
That's what is raining now. I just pray. Well, when they get into that stage, what we see all them is love and support, and then direct them to the appropriate quota, like you. Direct them to the appropriate quota.
It's all right. Thank you very much, madam.
Thank you, sir.
We have been talking with Mrs Abigail Ajayi, who is the Director of Education Sacred Scholars, or the proprietors of Sacred Scholar Academy, and we have been talking on the issue of child upbringing. We have essentially gone down to the home, the role of the parents and all that. We shall be going on a short break now. When we come back, we shall open our phone lines for you to join the conversation. You can ask your questions, you can also make contributions, and then we'll go further to talk about the role of the schools and teachers, government, and all that in the upbringing of our children. Stay tuned and don't go away.
Netwealth comes up.
Hello there. My name is Dr. Kingsley Okonoda. I'm a consultant psychiatrist and certified management consultant. I'm the Chief Executive Officer of Netwealth Consult Training and Development. At Netwealth Consult, we help individuals, organizations, and communities to actualize their potentials, cope with normal stresses of life, work productively, and make meaningful contributions to society.
Welcome to helping community.
My name is Mrs Abigail Omoefe Ajayi. I've been following Dr Okonoda for a while, but last year, October 1st, I attended a seminar at Netwealth. I've been having great fears in starting up a business, which I had lots of plans. They were just on paper. But after I came to the program, he said some things that just made me forget about my fears. My business has started and it's doing very, very well.
At Netwealth Consult Limited, we invite you to avail yourself of our trainings, workshops, and conferences so that you can have the life of abundance that you deserve. Thank you very much. All right, you are welcome back. Like I said earlier, if you are just joining us, we have been discussing with Mrs Abigail Ajayi, who is the proprietress of Sacred Scholar Academy and the health consultant of Classmate Consultants, the premium brand in educational services. And we have been talking on the issues of child upbringing. If you want to join us in this conversation, you can join us by calling. Okay, the numbers are on the screen. Please, let's note that the numbers to call should be call only, and the number for SMS should be SMS only. The number of people like to call the SMS line, we will not pick because in order for us to be able to have a smooth sale, the lines for calls are for calls, the line for SMS are for SMS. And you can also post your comments on our Facebook page and you'll see it on the screen. Madam, okay, we have a caller already. Hello? Hello? Can you turn down the volume of your TV set? Can you turn down the volume of your TV set so that I can hear you well? All right. So what's your name and where are you calling from?
Okay, my name is Precious Matthew. I'm calling from Reiki.
Okay, Precious. Can you ask your questions or make your contribution?
Okay. What you are saying is very good.
Okay.
I'm so appreciate for what you're saying.
Okay.
Especially children.
Okay.
No respect for nowadays now.
Hello? Oh, we lost that call. But essentially, she says that she appreciates what we have been discussing and that she likes your approach and what you are saying and all that. Yes. It's all right.
Thank you, Precious.
It's all right. Now, we want to go to the schools and teachers. What are you have been operating is you have been teaching for the past 30 years, and then you have been operating your own school as the proprietors for 25 years. So I'm sure that this is one area you have ample experience. What are the roles of the schools and teachers in bringing up children?
Well, our role is to support the home.
Okay, support.
Yes.
Not take over.
No. Not
Okay.
take over. For how long do we have the children? 8 to 3 months, and
Okay.
then we have 3 weeks or 4 weeks holiday.
Okay.
Our role is to build on what you have started from home.
Okay.
So it's a partner. It's a partnering thing.
Okay.
So when you send them to us, whatever you have done, we polish it
So we
and
have a
send them
caller.
back to you
Hold your
better.
thought, ma, so that. Hello. Good evening. You are on to MindWealth. The only thing is that I don't speak outside either. You know, this program is not only for outside listeners. So, All right, thank you very much. Okay, we have another caller. Hello? Aha, good evening. You are on to MindWealth. Aha, what's your name and where are you calling from? Okay, Godwin Joseph. Go ahead and make your contribution.
Hello.
Yes, go ahead. We are hearing you. Make your contribution. Hello? Go on. We are hearing you. Make your contribution. It seems as if we lost that call. Well, it's not. I think it's network problem.
Okay.
Hello? 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 All right. So you are saying that the school is essentially support to partner.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You were talking about polishing the things that they have started at home.
When you give us a child, we see the child as blank, tabula rasa, so we can write anything in it. But my prayer is that we write things of value,
Okay.
things of esteem,
Okay.
things that will build the child.
Mm.
So all you do is you give them to us virtually empty,
Okay.
and we fill them up with knowledge.
With knowledge.
Yes.
So you
With
mean
knowledge, values, morals, all the good things that we are supposed to fill them up with.
wonderful. We have a corner. Hello. Hello. Good evening. Aha. Good evening. You are on to MindWealth. Hello. Good evening. Hello. I think we are having issues with network.
Wow.
When you talked about fill them up, I know that most people, when they are talking about, we have a caller. Let's see. Hello.
Hello.
Aha. Good evening. You are on to MindWealth. I think the network is messing up today. Notwithstanding, I'm sure that our callers will enjoy what we are saying here. Hello? So,
Just leave their comment on Facebook.
yes. If you are finding it difficult to get across to us, you can send an SMS. You can send an SMS to the number on your screen, or you can leave your comment on Facebook so that you can join the conversation. You were talking about filling it up. Most people think only in terms of cognitive abilities when they talk about school, in terms of knowledge, thinking ability, and all that. Can you shed more light on that? Is it only knowledge you are filling it up with, or?
No, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy.
Okay.
And then you see, when you fill them up with knowledge, children get bored. Even you as an adult, by the time you are studying and it gets to a stage, you get bored. So there has to be extracurricular activities.
Okay.
There has to be other things.
Other things like.
Yes. Movies, games.
You mean you go to show movies to children in school?
Yes, we do.
Will that not look like being unserious?
No. It's part of learning.
Oh.
It's
really?
part of learning. And I read in an article that a little cartoon, a little play, a little movie adds to the knowledge of the child.
Just hold your thought, man. Let's see if you can get across. Hello? Can you move away from your TV set when you are calling us so that we can have meaningful conversation with you? So you mean that movies and all that is all part of the...
They're all part of education.
It will not be seen as being unserious.
No, never. It used to be, but now it's part of it. You unwind. There are free spirit days in school where you just don't do anything. All you do is play. And you know, children learn more while they play. That's it.
I actually also do a lot of training for adults. And I don't think it's only children that learn more when they play. I think it's the way the brain is structured. We will continue that first. Let's see if we can get this. Hello?
Good evening.
Good evening. What's your name and where are you calling from? All right, Benzele. Can you make your contribution?
Okay, my contribution is I happen to be a father, a young father of that matter.
Okay.
The issue with our own generation and that of our own parents is that our own parents during their years, the teaching and everything happened
Okay.
But now one day I come to discover that's not the way you take how would I put it? That's not the way you pass through with children. I happen to have a child of my own. I'm not satisfied, but I happen to have a child of my own.
Okay.
So teach them through correction and
Okay.
not mishandling them, teaching them to let the way by force. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, yes. So you mean that you have discussions with your children?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you very much, Benzele. Thank you for your contribution.
Thank you.
Very program. Nice work.
Thank you. Thank you very much. We have another caller. Hello? Oh, sorry, we lost that call. So, Benzele, I have just buttressed what you were talking about. That
All the challenges to be communicated.
communicated. It's okay. Like I was saying, I think it's about the way the brain is structured. Hello? It's about the way the brain is structured. I was discussing with somebody recently. They said when I was in school, people used to even say I was not serious because I will draw. I used to draw this goalkeeper, Taga, people playing for Argentina in those days. One teacher came to class and looked at me and said, can't you be drawing very early in the morning? You are very unserious. But I discovered that those are all parts of the fun and everything. So, but one thing I discovered these days is that there are schools now, they don't even have places where children play. Maybe because of space, they build schools up, no field, nothing like that and all that. What do you have to say concerning that, man?
Children will always play. Put them in a cage. They will make out way to
Sorry,
play.
we have a caller, man. Hello?
Hello?
Aha, good evening. What's your name? And where are you calling from?
My name is Anna.
Anna. Anna from where? Hello, Anna. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Aha, good evening. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Okonoda. I'm coming from Kisari.
Okay, so what is your contribution?
My contribution is that I'm happy and I believe that I want to
Unfortunately, I'm not hearing you well. Maybe you can call back if network will permit. It's okay. So you are talking about children and play.
Children will always play. You just put them in a little box, they will find way to play. They will make play out of anything. They can create play out of anything.
So play
Those
is an
children,
integral part of being a child.
It is.
And it's not that they are not serious.
It's not that they are not serious. They are just being themselves.
So what should now be the response of parents to children that seem to be too playful?
You see, if you don't let them play, you will have a playful adult.
If you
Yes.
don't let them play, you
Yes,
will have a
you
playful
will have
adult.
a playful
But is there
adult.
anything wrong in being playful as an adult? Anyway?
Yes, if you see somebody said, when I was growing up, we used to have a photographer in our school. He can play with virtually everything. And then I said, look, when I was growing up, my father didn't let me play. So now nobody can hold me and play as much as I
So
want.
he's doing catch-up play.
I'm telling you, catch up play.
Wonderful. We have a caller, man. Hello?
Hello.
Haha, what's your name and where are you calling from?
Good evening, sir. I'm Godwin from Trade Center.
Okay, Godwin from Trade Center. Go ahead.
My contribution to this very great program is I'm a graduate
Okay.
from the University of Jos, and I think the best way for a child to have the knowledge that it can be his true friend, they can have knowledge true friends.
Okay.
Through games from school, and I come to realize that they don't only learn from sitting down in a class and listening to teachers, but learn from their friends. And I
Okay.
believe that this great program that you are doing, I believe that it will help many children. And thank you. God bless you and continue.
Thank you very much, Godwin. Yes. We have another caller. All right. Hello? Hello? We missed that call. Okay. So,
Let them play.
let them play.
Let them play. But the only thing is that their plays should be constructive. Their plays should be constructive so they don't harm themselves.
So, okay, now, what will you now call constructive play? that a guideline?
Some constructive play, maybe when they play chess,
Okay.
board game,
Okay.
Ludo,
Okay.
Monopoly,
Okay.
that's constructive.
What is peculiar about those games? Because you have mentioned those things before. Chess, Monopoly, and...
That's where the wealth is coming from.
oh, really?
Very soon.
Okay.
You know, the attention will be shifting from ball to swimming
All
to
right.
basketball.
Hold your thought, man. Hold that thought, please. Hello? Hello? Ah, we missed that call. Hello? Hello? You are on to MindWealth. I can hear you in the background. All right. So you mean that the board games, that's where the wealth is
Yes.
moving. You are a prophetess. You have seen.
Well, I'm not a prophetess, but I see it coming.
Okay.
I see it coming. You see, those games are very, very mind-tasking.
Okay.
Very, very mind-tasking. And then it's constructive.
Mm.
It helps the child make decisions.
Okay.
And then they are plan strategically what to do.
Hello? Hello?
Good evening.
Aha, good evening. Yes, what's your name and where are you calling from?
Okay, my name is Dr Okonoda. I'm calling from Abattoir.
Okay, Jaffe from Abattoir.
Yes.
Okay, go on.
Okay, my contribution is that there are a lot of children that do some constructive play, as she earlier said,
Yes.
and some kids do make things like from the construction that they make,
Okay.
like they make cars, aeroplanes, and if you help them in future,
Okay.
how it is
Okay.
in Nigeria, but they couldn't get
Mm.
like sponsors.
Mm.
Most people do make cars or aeroplanes,
Mm.
but if they see one of their friends make it,
Mm.
but no help for them, to just leave it.
It's okay. It's all right. Thank you very much for your contribution. He has made a very valid point now.
Yes.
And it seems to me that we have neglected technical education, we have neglected creativity in the name of being doctors, lawyers, and all this. That will bring me to the next question. What is the role of government in all these issues that we are talking about?
Well, government is to serve as support and to help train the citizens.
Okay.
Because a child who is not trained is the same child who will replace the government. It's the same child who will come to become the governor or the government as time goes. So the best thing the government can do is to just focus on sound education. Their role actually majorly is to help the child make sure at least go through the basic of education.
Hello? Hello? You are on to MindWealth now? Okay, from Mangudi. All right, make your point. The program. Oh, thank you very much. Okay, thank you very much. Yes. All right. So, the role of government is to provide support.
At least the basic.
Okay.
The basic education. That's what the government owns. Every child.
Government can also provide direction, policy direction and all that.
Very right.
In terms of, I remember that time they talk about 6334. But I don't see much of it happening. And because it's supposed to provide for technical education where people can now become job creators rather than just seeking for job and all that. But it seems as if much of that is not happening.
You see, a time is coming when the government job will not be, nobody will take government job again.
Really?
Yes, a time is coming when people will not want to work for the government. Why? Because the government is not doing what they should do. So most of them want to be self-employed, want to take the risk, like we have taught them to.
Okay, you are teaching them to take risks now?
Yes, risk management is part of education.
Okay.
It's part of, that's what I say in chess. There's that risk you take when you surrender your queen or your king.
So that
You can conquer and pack whatever is
to
there.
conquer.
Yes. So it's
not just about physics, chemistry, biology.
No, it's not all about it. It's not about physics, chemistry, biology.
What do you have to say about financial education?
Financial literacy is something that schools should embrace.
Okay.
It's something that we should all inculcate into it. That's why we have money misruled.
Okay.
You see somebody whose father has labored so well, so much, and then leave the wealth or the inheritance to the child, and the child goes to squander it.
But they used to tell us that we should face our books, that money will come. We shouldn't bother ourselves about money. That
No.
If we face our books, money will be chasing us. And then some people retire after 35 years. They don't see the money.
No, you see, that was a misanomaly. Now we are correcting it.
Okay.
While you are still doing your education, you can chase after money. Yes, you can do the two. You see students in school, especially in the tertiary institutions, you see them go to school and they still work. You see them go to school and they still have a side hand work by the side.
Sorry, man, let me just take this call. This person will call. Hello? 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 Good evening. What's your name and where are you calling from? Okay, Kolawole Kunle from Trade Center. Make your contribution. Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Madam will answer you. Okay. I'm hearing you. Go ahead. Oh, really? Okay, it's all right. Thank you. All right. Thank you very much. Hello? All right.
Well, Kolawole, thank you for that call. I will agree with you that the standard of education has really fallen because we have people who are not educationists opening schools and the regulatory bodies are not doing their job. And then it's not proper for any child to be flogged for bedwetting especially. You can correct the child. You know this child bedwets, you can, when the child has slept for a little while, you wake the child to go easy, his or herself, and then he goes back to sleep.
That's what we call it.
No, it's like inappropriate to flog any child. Yes. It's inappropriate.
Actually, let me say, as a psychiatrist, say that's what we call enuresis. That's, you know, doctors give names to everything.
Yes.
And it can be treated.
Yes.
The treatment we include, sometimes we give some medication, but we can also do toilet training, bed training that you are talking about. It's a combination. Usually in our field, we use medication, behavioral therapy, cognitive behavioral therapy, psychological therapy, and all that. It's okay. It has been nice talking with you. I'm sure that our viewers have been well educated in this area that we are talking about. You know, we have been talking with our guest, Mrs Abigail Ajayi, the proprietress of Sacred Scholar Academy and head consultant and classmate consultants, a premium brand in education services. Let me state for the benefit of our viewers that we have been talking on child upbringing. We know that every May 27th of every year is the day that Nigeria celebrates Children's Day, and the celebration is going to come up later this week. Usually, traditionally, children do march past. I don't know if they still do that. They do march past in those days. They go for athletics and all that. But it seems to me now that from what Mrs Ajayi have told us, they will go and play chess, they will go and play Monopoly, and all the things that can also improve their cognitive functioning. We at Netwealth Consult have brought this program to you. We also have some things that we have done in the past. For example, earlier this year, we did what we call strategic planning and goal setting seminar. in which we brought speakers, erudite speakers. I was one of them. My wife, who is also an educationist, was one of them, Barrister Arun Audu, and Mr. Olajide Abiola, who is a dynamic young man in fintech. This is somebody that was in the army. He moved out voluntarily. He did computer science, but now he's in financial subsector, and he's doing very well. So we brought these people to come and talk about strategic planning and goal setting seminar, and we have it on DVD, so that if you want to be part of it, you can contact us. You will see you can call us, or you can contact us at our office. We are going to have what we call International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking, June 26th, later next month. And we also have trainings in suicide prevention and resilience, because a lot of people now, they are not mentally resilient. We have stress management training and a host of other things. So I want to thank people behind the scene, Mr. Sunday Aligian, who is Director of Programs, my producer, Mr. Patrick Doon, and people on the console, our cameramen, my wife, and who is also my co-host. Sometimes she does the hosting on her own, Mrs. Okonoda. Miss S.A. Epsiba is always working behind the scene, and the management and staff of Netwealth Consults and Bufo's Collection for their support. You can continue to join the conversation on our Facebook page, www.facebook.com/MindWealth Doctor, or you can tweet to us at Dr. Okonoda, Dr. Okonoda, one word. You can send your SMS to our dedicated line 07050245234, and we will get back to you on any question that you ask. Until we come your way on another edition of the program, same time, same station, I remain your host, Dr. Kingsley Okonoda, saying bye for now and remain blessed.
Netwealth comes up. Everyone needs a push in life. Anybody can be somebody, through development and building one's capacity, financially, health-wise. Everyone can be better, 'cause we're taking you higher, You can be entertained and so educated, making you so independent.